Welcome to Easier Than Easy Yoga Day 10. Arrive at your practice standing at the center of your mat in mountain. Adjust your stance as you like. Check in with your alignments from your feet to the crown of your head, connecting with your breaths. Close your eyes or soften your gaze downward if that helps. I've sequenced today's practice with your resilience in mind. With today's movements, we'll celebrate your commitment to come back to the mat again and again. It'll flow faster, be more intense, and not have as many cues. If you need a break, please pause the video and come back to it after you take enough rest. And if you have yoga blocks, you can have them nearby. You might use them. If you don't have them right now, that's okay. You can still practice. Bow your head to your chest. Then start moving your head side to side like a pendulum at your own pace. Back to the center. Lift your chin parallel to the earth. Inhale, send your hands up, drawing a big circle. Option to look up at your hands. Exhale, cactus arms, and maybe pull down a little lower if you like. Inhale, slowly reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, the last cactus arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down, drawing a big halo. Put your hands on your hips or join them at your sternum for balance. Ground down through your left leg. Lift your right leg up to your hips, bending at the knee. Gently rotate your right leg away from the midline of your body. Change direction. Rotate it in toward the center. Right foot on the ground when you're done. Ground down through your right leg. Lift your left leg up to your hips, bending at the knee. Rotate your left leg out. Keep your back straight. Now, rotate inward. Balance through your core. Left foot on the ground when you're ready. Heel toe your feet out, finding a wide stance. Inhale, pull your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, drop them. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, drop. Relax your shoulders and arms. Inhale deeply. With exhale, slightly turn your hips and torso to your left, allowing your arms to swing. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn to your right. Repeat, finding your own rhythm. Have fun. Find stillness at the center. Star pose. Your arms are parallel to the earth. Take a deep breath, owning your space and your yoga practice. Look to your right and flip your right hand. Peaceful warrior arms. Inhale, send your right hand skyward. Left hand down. Exhale, back to the star. Switch sides. Look to your left. Flip your left hand. Inhale, send it up to the sky. Exhale, back to your star. Hands come down to your hips. Exhale, come into a wide squat. Lengthen your spine skyward. Lifting your body weight with your core, mindfully move your hips side to side. Relax your shoulders. Back to the center. Inhale, arms up by your ears. Exhale, goddess with cactus arms. Hold for a slow breath. Join your hands at your chest. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, bend to your right. Tap your right thigh with your right elbow if you like. Inhale, mindfully come back up. Create a lot of space between your vertebrae. Exhale, bend to your left. Option to tap your left thigh with your left elbow. Inhale, goddess. Slowly stand up. Point your right toes to your right, warrior two stance. Turn your left foot in so it is parallel to the short edges of your mat. Adjust the distance of your feet so it is just right for you. Extend your arms out, rotate your arms in. Inhale, lengthen up through your crown. Exhale, triangle, hinge at your hips, pushing your hips back. Right hand on your shin or ankle or on the ground. If you need a little extra help here, put your right hand on a yoga block. Option to look up at your left hand. Inhale slowly to stand up slowly. Great. Triangle to your left side. Warrior 2 feet to your left side. Inhale. Exhale, fold at your hips, pushing your hips back slightly. Left hands on your left leg or on the ground, or a block. Look up at your right hand if your neck allows it. A slow breath in. Stand up, unfolding at your hips, hands on your hips. Turn your feet so they are parallel to each other, or point your toes slightly inward. Next, exhale, fold forward at your hips only to the point that's comfortable for you, keeping your back straight. Put your hands on the ground or grab onto your legs. Or place your hands on your yoga blocks. Bend your knees if that helps. It's your time, your yoga, make it enjoyable for yourself. Relax your back, neck, and shoulders. When you're ready, hands come back onto your hips. Engage your core. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 2 to your right. Your right foot is perpendicular to the short edges of your mat. Bend your right knee. Make sure your hips are open. Then arms go out, parallel to the ground. Send your gaze beyond your right hand. Hold for one more powerful breath. Good. Arms down. Pivot on your left toes, lifting your left heel, high lunge. Hands are together at your heart or pointing up to the sky, yogi's choice. When you're ready, gently lower your left knee to your mat, finding crescent lunge. Lower your left shin and the top of your left foot to the earth, lifting your body weight with your core. Inhale, lengthen your spine skyward. Exhale, cactus arms and maybe a soft back bend. See if you can lower your hips a little bit. Wonderful. Inhale, a neutral spine. Hands go up to the sky. Exhale, arms down, framing your right foot. Be on your fingertips to create more space. A deep inhale. A long exhale, half split. Push your hips back, working to straighten your front leg. Bend your knees as much as you like to release tension in your hamstrings. Respect the boundaries of your body. Your blocks come in handy here as well. They give you more height so you can have room to work on your alignments. Inhale to lengthen your spine forward and exhale to deepen your stretch. One more breath. Inhale back to crescent lunge with prayer hands at your chest. Tuck your left toes. High lunge, lift up through the strength of your core, glutes, and thighs. Come back to star pose at the center. Hands on your hips. Hinge at your hips with kindness and honesty on your mind. You can bend your knees, put your hands on the ground or blocks, or hold onto your legs. It's your call. One slow breath here. Inhale, rise up, tightening your core. Warrior two, facing your left side. Find your footing and open up your hips. Strong legs. Hold for two more steady breaths. Beautiful. Turn your right toes forward, lifting your heel. High lunge with your arms up or hands joined at your chest. Balance through your core. Then, ever so gently, lower down, crescent lunge. Inhale, lengthen your spine skyward. Exhale, cactus arms, adding a soft back bend. Listen to your body and see if you can lower your hips a bit. Inhale, a neutral spine. Hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands down, framing your left foot. Be on your fingertips or blocks, depending on how you feel. I feel like I need a bit more space in my hamstrings and lower back in my half splits today, so I'm on my blocks. Getting a help isn't cheating or weakness. It just means that you're not giving up. A deep inhale. A long exhale, half split, push your hips back. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Be kind. Inhale to lengthen your spine forward and exhale to deepen your stretch. One more breath. Inhale back to crescent lunge. Thumbs to your sternum. Tuck your right toes. High lunge. Bend your knees. Bring your right foot forward to meet the left mountain. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair, lower your hips behind you. Shift your weight back onto your heels. Option to lift your toes to make sure of that. Tuck your tailbone down slightly. Bring your arms down parallel to the earth. Stay here for a couple of breaths or send your right hand behind you, opening through your right chest and shoulder. Your gaze follows your fingertips. Exhale, close. Inhale, open up your left arm, inviting a gentle twist in your back. Exhale, close. Inhale, arms up. Then exhale, fold over your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold again. Plant your palms. Step back, plank. With your knees down or up, supported or full chaturanga, down to the earth. Hands by your chest, any cobra of your choice. Exhale, release. Inhale, downward facing dog. A big exhale. Point your hips up high. For our first down dog of the day, add any movements or stretches you feel like. You can be pedaling it out, swaying side to side, or lifting each leg and drawing circles with your knees. Anything you like. Back to the stillness when you're done. Three-legged dog with your right toes pointing up toward the sky. Bend your right knee. Knee to chest. Putting your right foot and ankle down in front of your left hip, come down to the ground, finding pigeon pose. Keep your left leg straight. You can look behind you to check on your left leg. Find your sweet spot, adjusting your left leg. And you can add more intensity to your pose by sending your front foot farther away from your pelvis. When you're ready, put your left shin and the top of your left foot on the ground. Options to stay here on your fingertips, or down on your forearms, or walk your hands forward, lowering your chest and forehead to the earth. If a yoga block or a pillow is available for you, you can use those props to close the gap between your hips and the ground. Breathe deeply, opening through your hips. Mindfully rise up, walking your hands back. Plant your palms firmly. Tuck your left toes. Send your right leg behind you and lift up your hips, coming back to your down dog. A couple of relaxing breaths here. Lift your left leg up this time. Knee to chest. Left knee to your left, left foot to the right. Come down to pigeon pose. Keep your right leg straight. Find your sweet spot, adjusting your right leg. Adjust your front foot as well so it is just right for you right now. When you're ready, put your right shin and the top of your right foot on the ground. Square your hips and shoulders. Put your yoga block or pillow under your left hip if that helps, making your pigeon pose a bit more relaxing. Be on the height that's comfortable for you. Breathe deeply. Bring your senses inward. Slowly rise up, walking your hands back. Plant your palms firmly. Tuck your right toes. Send your left leg behind you, lifting up your hips. Back to down dog. A couple more breaths here, noticing how you feel. Look forward slightly. Inhale, bend your knees and hop or walk into forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, rise up all the way to upward salute. Exhale, warrior three. Slowly lift your right leg parallel to the ground or to the point that's comfortable for you. Point your toes down. One steady breath. Inhale, back to upward salute. If this is too much for your shoulders, join your hands together at your chest. Exhale, lift your left leg, maybe parallel to the ground or little lower. Listen to your body. Balance through your core and focus. Keep your back straight. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms. Bend your knees to make that happen. Options to step back or jump back into plank. Supported or full chaturanga, hugging your elbows in. Down to the ground. Inhale any variation of cobra. Hug your elbows into your chest. If you like to invite more challenges here, straighten your arms, lifting your pelvis and legs off the ground. Upward facing dog. Draw your ribs forward and up. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your lower back soft. Next inhale, lift up with your core, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. A nice long exhale through your mouth. Elongate your spine. Land your knees on your mat. Spread your knees as wide as your mat. Extended child, down to the earth. Maybe reach forward, opening up through your shoulders. Relax your spine. Just breathe. Bring your hands together and send them to the back of your neck. This adds stretches to your triceps. One more breath. Release your arms and come back to table, taking your time. Check in with your alignments. Your knees are under your hips. Slowly walk your hands forward. Melt your heart to the ground as the name of the pose. If this back bend is too intense, please take a break in a comfortable seat or child pose. If you're comfortable with your forehead on the ground and would like to take it up a notch, put your chin on your mat and gaze forward. Breathe deeply and slowly, savoring this refreshment from within. Pressing down through your fingerprints, lift up slightly. Mindfully walk your hands back. Sink your hips into your feet, child pose. Allow your spine to rest a bit and reset. Maybe with your next exhale, send your hands toward your heels, brushing the earth. Inhale, hands forward. Exhale back to your heels. And try holding onto your heels. Release your feet. Come up to table. Inhale, cow. Point your tailbone up. Exhale, cat. Draw your navel in toward your spine. Empty everything out. Inhale, a soft arch. Exhale, round. Last cycle. Back to the neutral. Inhale, donkey kick with your left leg. And your right hand respectfully reaches back and grab your left foot or ankle if that's in your practice today. Exhale, table. Inhale, donkey kick with your right leg. Reach behind with your left hand and grab your right foot or ankle only if you feel safe to do so. Exhale, let go. Tuck your toes, engage your core. Push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bending your knees is great if that's what it takes to keep your back straight. If you're already on your tiptoes with your knees bent, with your inhale, try to unbend just a little bit. And with your exhale, come back to your knee bend. If your legs are straight, inhale, come onto your tiptoes. Exhale, land your heels. 2 more pulses. Be on your tiptoes again and walk toward your hands. Land your heels, finding forward fold. Bend your knees generously here too. With your fingertips on the ground for balance, widen your stance a bit. Point your toes out. Exhale, lower your hips. Garland pose. Thumbs to your sternum. Take your time getting settled. Your back is straight, shoulders are soft. Feel free to sit on a block if this feels too tight in your hips, lower back, or knees. Put your hands on the ground. Inhale, send your right hand up to the sky. Exhale, put it down. Inhale, left hand up to the sky. Exhale, put it down. Slowly put your hips down on your mat or stand up all the way and take a seat if that's easier for you. Then lie down on your back. Spread your feet and bend your knees comfortably for windshield wipers. When you're ready, let your legs fall side to side. Find stillness at the center. Straighten your right leg. Bring your left foot closer to your right leg. Flex your toes. Arms are out to the sides. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, let your left knee fall over to your right. Options to look at your right fingertips or the sky or left fingertips. If you're comfortable here, bend your right leg and grab onto your right foot or ankle with your left hand. One more deep breath. Let go of your foot or ankle and come back to the center. Switch sides. Straighten your left leg. Bend your right knee. Flex your toes. Press down through your shoulders. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, twist to your left. Look to your left or right or straight up. To advance the pose, bend your left knee and grab your left foot or ankle with your right hand. One more deep breath. Unravel and come back to the center. Now, you can practice supported bridge as myself if a block or a bolster is available for you. Or you can practice any supine position that is relaxing for you, such as supine butterfly, or put your feet apart and allow your knees to support each other. For a supported bridge, bend your knees and lift your hips as if you're going into bridge pose, and place your yoga block under your lower back or hips, depending on how you feel. Stay here for about 4 breaths. When you're ready, mindfully lift up to remove the prop and come down to Savasana. Rest your arms by your sides. Palms are open. Your toes fall open naturally. Your eyelids close softly. Scanning from your head to toe, relax every single corner of your body. I applaud you showing up for yourself over and over. Though it may take time, your commitment is the support for your positivity. I am deeply honored to be on that magnificent journey with you. Stay here as long as you like. Thank you for moving and breathing together. Namaste.